What a beautiful way to start a hike. We have the moon setting and we're on our way to see the sun rise. Good morning. I wonder if you can even see me. I'm sure you can see my headlamp. So I'm pretty sure this is a first for me. I'm hiking out in the early morning to see a sunrise over a lake and a river. And I hope we have some beautiful colors. I've hiked at night plenty of times, but I don't think I've really hiked early in the morning before. This is going to be fun. Well, coming down these bluffs in the dark is a little sketchy. I'm not sure where to go from here. Here we go. Especially with the camera in one hand and a coffee in the other. Made it. Whew. We're on the Katy Trail now. A lot easier going here. I can see some color in the sky already, and got over a mile to go still, so I'm going to put the camera down and speed it up a bit. You can see the sun starting to come up over the Missouri River. I've got to speed it up a bit. Well, we've got a little bit of light now. I can see the lake. It's beautiful. Not really looking forward to crossing all this, though. Wow, it's amazing to me how much light this lens picks up. Okay, so we made it. I'm not sure where the best spot is for this. I've seen several pictures of it, and they're full of like oranges and blues and just beautiful colors, which I'm hoping is what we get today. So I'm by the camp at the top of the Quarry Lake, and I can see about a third of the lake maybe, and the Katy Trail and the Missouri River. So I'm going to turn the camera around and set up and do my first time lapse. I'm excited about that. I hope it works out, and hope for some beautiful color. Here we go. Well, that wasn't quite the color I was hoping for. I'm thinking maybe perhaps a more cloudy morning would be better. And a more easterly direction would have been beautiful. The sun was orange coming up. You really couldn't catch it. It was to our left, but I still think it was beautiful. I got to watch the ducks and the geese wake up on the water and begin swimming around, and they're just birds all around. It's quite beautiful. So I'm going to throw on the pack and show you the hike back down. This is steep. There's stuff to grab onto here. Here we are approaching that really steep area with the rope. And only had one hand for the rope coming up. It makes it a little bit easier when you have two. Going down, just turn around and grab the rope with both hands and go down backwards. All right, we're going to grab this rope try this one-handed. I think it'll work. And make our way down to the water. This looks like a nice spot for breakfast. Cup of oatmeal, cup or two of coffee, maybe a Larabar. We'll see if I'm that hungry. Now just enjoy the water, the sunshine, and the birds. Maple brown sugar oatmeal. Man, that's good. Wish you were here. It's a beautiful morning. There's a lot of fish in this water. Well, it's time to head back. It's going to be so much easier in the daylight. What a beautiful spring morning. I love this time of year. It's kind of a cool, crisp 40 degrees right now. Beautiful sunny sky. The woods are coming back to life. Birds everywhere, squirrels in the trees. It's just full of life. It's refreshing. Man, especially in the morning, my favorite time to be out. You know, I love this Katy Trail. I was just thinking, I need to make plans to either hike or bike the entire trail. And it's 328 miles. It's the longest Rails to Trails project in our country. And I know that you could bike it in 5 to 6 days. I don't know about walking it. I've walked sections of it quite a few times. I always think, I just need to do this whole thing. Lots of little towns along the way, boutiques, B&Bs, wineries, of course. I mean, we're in wine country here, so I think it'd be a blast. Yeah, I'm going to have to plan that. Okay, so I'm going to have to work my way up to that high point. That's the Lewis and Clark Trail. I just saw 3 people and a dog go by. That's the first bluff you would come to going counterclockwise. It's going to be so much easier in the daylight than it was earlier this morning in the dark. That was sketchy. Made it. Way easier in the daylight. Wow, this is such a busy trail, and it's a weekday. I'm really enjoying watching the squirrels chase each other through the woods, up and down the trees. It's a blast. Kind of reminds me of my puppies at home. So if you've been watching my videos for a while, you remember I used to hike with Maggie. She's 15 and just doesn't have the pep in her step anymore. She spends all her time now at my wife's side and sleeping, really. These pups are, we've got 2, Lily and Luna. They're about 4 months old. They're a bit young for taking out here, but I'm hoping one of them would turn into my new hiking buddy. That'd be a blast. Boy, it's a busy morning out here. I haven't even gone a mile yet, and I've passed more than a dozen people, and almost everyone wants to know what I'm doing with this camera. Now these are some really pretty shrubs. I'm really not sure what they are. I've never seen these before. There's a yucca right here by my feet, so there must have been a residence here at one time. I don't know if these are native wild plants or if they were somebody's landscaping. That's pretty. Well, that was quite the fun little adventure this morning. Thanks for coming along. See you next week. Bye-bye.